It goes like this. I don't want to wait for you, and I don't want nobody. Oh, nothing left to say. Oh, I don't want to speak. Tell me, are you there for me? Only for the night, for one night, just for one night.
Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to another super special episode of PAR Meet the Artist. My name is Pali. I'll be the host of the show. Welcome to Power Ace Radio. And if I could get my guests to please introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, and tell us what you do, please.
Hi, everybody. I am Sessi, Puerto Rican and Cuban Latina from the Bronx. I'm an artist, singer, songwriter, and performer, and I'm excited to connect with you all.
Perfect. I like that. And let's just kind of rephrase that question. So if you could kind of introduce yourself to our listeners using only 3 emojis, which one are you picking?
I would say the white heart, the girl with her hands up and her hair done, and the girl with meditation.
Very nice, very nice. I love the picks. And for our new listeners tuning in, how would you describe Stacy's sound? What does your sound, the music sound like?
I would say I'm pretty versatile. I like to do a mixture of pop, R&B, different melodies. So because my dad was a producer and I was raised in a very musical environment, I have a very distinctive and unique tone. I like to play with my voice a lot, and I'm inspired by different artists. So I have a lot of different personalities, I would say.
Nice. No, that's really cool. And so you said your dad was a musician himself. So is this what got you into? So you were in the lineage anyway, or was there a specific
Yes.
thing
My
that
dad
called you?
Yes, my dad was a producer, manager, songwriter, DJ, and he opened the door for me to do music, put the mic in my hand at 5 years old. And my mom, she organized festivals, parades, and all types of concerts. So I'm a showgirl, all because of them.
That's really cool. I like that. And do you remember your very first song or the very first song you ever wrote? And where does it live now? Is it still maybe buried, buried in, or did
Yes,
you actually release it?
yes. The first song that I've ever sang was in a talent show when I was a very young girl, was Selena, Dreaming of You. Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I don't know if you know that song, but that was my first song that I ever sang, and I won. I won the talent show. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so it's a calling from youth, and no, that is great. I'm loving this. And going from there, you've released both studio and acoustic versions of songs, like Party. Do you feel like fans get to meet a different side of you in kind of each song you release?
Absolutely. I'm a very how can I say, eclectic type of singer. Like I enjoy doing pop music, but I also enjoy for people to really feel my voice and feel the moment. So a lot of my songs, I do have acoustic versions to it, and I always perform these styles too. So the acoustic versions are very special to me because they have a lot more meaning, and they're very emotional, and you can really dive into the lyrics and the words. So I love acoustic music.
Oh, nice. It's very cool. And talking still about your versatility, you switch between English and Spanish, in your music. How do you decide which language a song wants to live in?
Um, I love both of them, to be honest, because I'm Americana. So I was born with both languages, and I really feel like I can connect on both sides. So for me. Also, I've been learning different languages because I've been traveling to different countries. Like right now, I'm in Macedonia, but I've been staying in Kosovo. I've gone to Albania. I've lived in Dubai. So I really want to focus on being an international artist and possibly singing in different languages as well, right? Because even though Spanish is such a beautiful language, like the Albanian language is so beautiful, Italian language is so beautiful, and being raised in New York City, I was raised around different cultures. So for me, the sky's the limit, right? Like I can sing anything as long as it's connected to me and I'm feeling like the good vibes, you know?
That's really, really cool. Wow. Like, this is so exciting. And if you've gone through different parts of the world. So if you could collaborate with one artist, whether dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I love Lady Gaga. She's one of my favorite artists in the world. I would kiss her toes. No, I'm kidding. But I love her. She's incredible. So Lady Gaga is one of my favorite artists. And yeah, she's my girl. Her and Alicia Keys, my two of my favorites.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. No, these are really, really great artists. No, great. Well, let's just keep talking into existence. Just never know, right? And
Yes.
so, if your music had a flavor, like actually that you can taste it, what do you think it would taste like, and why?
My music had a flavor.
Mm.
Okay. Hmm. Well, we would name the flavor Sessi. And it's like a double, triple cheeseburger with some really good red chipotle sauce, extra tomatoes and avocado, no lettuce because we want it like, when the sauce just melts at the cheese with the burger. It's so good. So that's my special Sessi sauce.
Oh, I like that a lot. I
Yes,
think we should make that happen.
a lot of sauce. We're very saucy over here. So we need a lot of sauce on the burger.
That's exciting. And let's kind of move on that you're headlining a world tour. Um and your opening act has to be a cartoon character. Who is opening for you
Yes. So you're asking me who I would ask to open for me?
as a cartoon character? Yes.
Open for me. Dua Lipa. Love me some Dua Lipa. She's fire. Um, Victoria Monet. Love her. She's super dope. Um, SZA. She's got a lot of sauce. Okay. Love her. And on the Spanish side, I would do Carol G. I think her vibe, like, her story, her and I are like very similar and I love her a lot. She's Colombiana, so and Shakira. And I can't forget about my girl J Lo. J Lo's my girl, okay? J Lo is my girl. And that would be the Sessi Festival right there. Sessi Sauce Festival.
Nice, nice, nice. I love the list. Oh, I would definitely be at that show if it happens. So,
Yes.
and let's go back into you yourself. That your bio says you're a singer, healer, manifests. How do spirituality and manifestation guide your music journey?
Oh my God, manifestation is everything to me. I always strongly believe that words are extremely powerful, right? And I grew up like this. Like my parents were very big on spirituality, believing in God, and I've always had such great support. Even having them, my family has always supported me along my journey. So I'm very big on words. I'm very big at self-talk, self-love. When it comes to my dreams, I always write them down. I have them as my screensavers on my phone, on my laptop. Anything that I say I have, I want, I just make it a reality, every single thing, It can be the smallest things. It doesn't have to be big things, it can be anything. And I strongly believe that and you can have everything and anything you want in this life. You just have to speak it. So that's my journey. And I always like to uplift people to think that way, and I'm very good at convincing people to always follow that vibe of, getting in tune with themselves because I see what it's done for me. And I think that is so important when, you could be the example to influence people so they can think outside of themselves and be greater, you know?
Mm, absolutely. I really, really like that. And, because these words, they are, if we speak into existence, people don't really get it. But what you say like words like a double-edged sword.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
no, I like that. I like that a lot. And let's kind of go in, more into music. Like, do you feel the healing from music? Is that actually in the lyrics itself or through the energy of the performance?
I would say the healing for me is definitely in my lyrics and the experiences that I've gone through, especially being in long relationships. I've been in 2 long relationships. I'm a relationship kind of girly. So it has allowed me to have balance, but it has also allowed me to experience love on different levels. So I think that, me being in a relationship has also influenced my music to get to a different height, to kind of just have that journey with one person, one love, and experience and have those memories and share them and have relatable words and experiences for my fans because a lot of women relate to my music and a lot of men can as well too. So I think it's a universal thing. And music is healing. Music is love. Music is life. So
Mm,
when I'm performing and embodying that character, it's not like something fake, something real. So
mm,
there's times I do get emotional when I'm performing or like, when I'm shooting my music videos and I remember that moment, right? So it's like these parts are very, very special for me. And I feel like I connect a lot with my fans when it comes to the healing part words.
I like that. That's really, really cool. Because nowadays there's a lot of, don't know, I call it noise, but obviously some people like it. But when back in the days when I was growing up, it was more hip hop, and you sit down, you listen to the lyrics like Tupac, you're like, oh wow, he just
Yeah,
delivered the message right there. And yeah, great that artists like you are bringing that back. It's not just noise, but there's a message, there's healing through just listening
yeah,
to it. That's
yes.
great. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks. Thanks for hearing the story and also being a part of the journey.
Very, very welcome. And let's say fast forward years from now, and somebody picks up says a track. What do you hope they feel or remember from that music of yours?
I would say they would feel good. It's about feeling good. Also making heartbreak feel good. Like for me, even if I'm hurting inside, I always make it feel good. And that's really how my music is. Like I could be experiencing everything, but I'm such a strong person that everything I do, even if it hurts, I make it feel good. If that
Mm,
makes any sense.
yeah, absolutely. No, no, that's really, really great. Maybe we can take a leaf out of your book. Just keep throwing positivity out there, even when it hurts.
Yes, exactly.
And, you know, if you could send one piece of advice back to your younger self, before your first release, what would you say to young Sessi?
I would say be big, be vocal. Don't be scared. Be yourself. It's okay to be criticized. It's okay to fall, right? And it's okay to learn more. I would say don't be as shy. Be outspoken, right? Because there was many moments where I was very observant in my journey just so that I could learn more and be part of different circles and rooms of people that were never, allowed into, right? But I would say to her, like, cry and be okay with crying. I would say, um, don't give up, because I've never given up, but I'll keep on telling her never give up. So and just be you and love being you. That's what
Mm,
I would say.
that's a beautiful advice. I think for everybody to actually stop being
Yeah,
love love being you. This is it. No, that's really, really great. And let's kind of digress a little bit. I call this bit kind of like the quick fire round. So just to see. So for you, will it be coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee, okay. And are you a night owl or an early bird?
Early bird.
Early bird, okay. And would you prefer to perform on stage or while you're recording in the studio?
On stage.
On stage, nice, okay. And do you prefer, let's say, the city vibe with big lights, or do you prefer the beach vibes? Just relax.
That's tricky. Depending the mood I'm in. I would say city vibes.
City vibes, okay. And do you like, well, you probably already alluded to this, but let's ask anyway, acoustic or a full production?
Full production.
Full production, okay. And do you like writing alone or do you like collaborating with others?
I love collaborating with others.
Collaborating, okay. And are you sweet or spicy?
I'm spicy. Spicy.
Nice. And Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram. I'm an Instagram girly, so I love Instagram.
Instagram's got vibe. And Spanish or English?
Ooh, that's tricky. I would say English.
English. Nice, nice. Okay. Well, and that concludes our quick fire round. I think, yeah, we got to get some things out of you. But then, actually, this last one, how about manifestation or hard grind?
Ooh, hard grind.
Mm,
I feel like the hard grind is where it leads to the manifestation. So I'm all about
mm,
the hard grind.
like, like they say, if you pray without work, it's kind of
That's right.
useless. That's great. And now let's look ahead, right? You built strong momentum online and across kind of major streaming platforms. Where do you see yourself taking, say, the whole brand in the next few years?
I would say worldwide. You know, I just started doing amazing things internationally, so I'm looking forward to doing more things in Europe, and that's my goal. My goal is to continue to be an international artist and impact a billion. This is where my goals are, and I can't wait to meet more fans and more people that I can be able to impact their lives with my music and just my energy and I'm building a lot of beautiful communities within my brand, and I'm also spreading my wings and flying and building other businesses too. I'm also an entrepreneur, so you know I'm on a mission to impact a billion. You know, the young generation. My niece is 5 and 6 years old, and I see what my music does to them, and it's so inspiring.
Um, and kind of like going into kind of my next question, is manifest this one that if you could headline a festival anywhere in the world, which city or country is at the top of your list?
Oh, headline. I would say Coachella. Coachella's a very large Coachella or Carnival. Those are the two that I would pick. Carnival for global, you know, being Latina, and then Coachella for being worldwide. These are the two that I would love to headline for, and I know that I will headline for.
Mm, well, we'll be rooting for you. Here we to almost there, just
Yes, thank you.
we'll be there on the stage like, woo, go Sessi.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. And what's one thing fans would be surprised to learn about you outside of music?
Outside of music, I'm kind of like a master genius. You know, I'm like a real computer nerd and I like softwares and researching and learning a lot about like AI and all the new things that are going on. I love to build things. So that's something that I really, really enjoy. And a lot of people don't know about me that I spend a lot of time reading and researching and watching, and putting great things into my brain to be smarter. So, and I'm very creative. I like to come up with ideas and, learn new things and build new businesses all the time. So these are things that I do on a daily basis, and I spend a lot of time training my mind because I want to be able to learn different things other than just being, an artist. I feel like being an artist is such a big, like you have such a big commitment to make people happy. So I want to be able to help people, become happy in different ways as well by educating.
That's really great because that's music nowadays that it seems to be the one that cuts across various ages, various people, various doesn't matter where you're from in the world.
Yeah.
So yeah, through that, hopefully we can actually impact people. So yeah, thank you for the great work that you're doing.
Thank you.
And kind of moving on from there, um, how can fans discover your music? We talk about, yeah, you love Instagram. But how do you prefer people reaching out to you?
Absolutely. You can find me on all different platforms. Sessi official Instagram. That's SESSI official. And you can find me on Spotify, YouTube, everything. And yeah, I'm everywhere.
Super, 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 super. That's great. And let's kind of go into this bit. Because obviously you do all of this, you're staying, you have to go on tours, you have to how do you fit all of this into one day? How do you balance work and life?
Well, I would say I have a really good team that, keeps me organized and holds me accountable for things. So that's number one. Number two, I have really great people that believe in me as well, that help me push out my dreams on a daily basis. And I'm thankful for that. And number three, I take it easy, right? I do one thing at a time. Goals. I just set my goals. I do planning, and but I'm also very sporadic. Like if I just get up on a plane and go tomorrow to Dubai, or I go to Miami or LA, I just do it. You know what I mean? So it just depends. Where opportunity calls, I'm there. But I would say stay super organized. Set your planner, and make sure that you're prioritizing the things that make more sense to you.
I like that. Because if you break it down and you plan it all, then things are kind of in order. Whereas some of us, we just jump from one thing to another, to another, to another. You're like, oh, master of
Yes.
jack of all trade. Eh?
Yes, yes. Always
That's
busy.
really,
Love staying busy.
mm. Well, it's good to be busy. As they say, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So you gotta,
Yes.
yeah. And so let's talk about your music a bit more. Um, you've released quite a few tracks, so it might be a difficult question. But if you could perform just one, maybe if an alien dropped now and say, "Yep, show us what you've got," which of your tracks would you pick and why?
Oh, I would say my favorite one is Tattoo. Tattoo is it's a very I would say I was in a very interesting place in my life at that time that I wrote that record, and it has this 80s kind of electric guitar, which I love. I love, love, love the electric guitar, and my vocals are actually in the background formulating the beat. So, and it is a very manifestation type of vibe song, but it is about like a deep, deep kind of love. So I really, really enjoy this song. It's one of my favorites, and performing it is also very fun for me. Um, and yeah, that's my favorite song.
Nice, very nice. And maybe the internet might hold out. Maybe if you can give us like a little a cappella version of it, just a little snippets.
Yes, well, I actually have a new song that's out right now, which is one of my favorite songs, newest songs. And it's called For the Night. I did it with this amazing, incredible New York Albanian artist, and which I've had the pleasure to work with, and that's why I've been in Albania. So very grateful for him. His name is Seven, and we've been creating a project together. So we're definitely going to be releasing some more music. And the song is called For the Night, and it's a very strong song. It's got this Afro house vibe to it, pop vibe to it. The video was produced by an amazing cinematographer. Director, so I'm excited for that song. So definitely go and stream For the Night on all streaming platforms. Okay, um, and I can sing a little piece of that song if you'd like.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I'll sing the hook. It goes like this. I don't want to wait for you, and I don't want nobody. Oh, nothing left to say. Oh, I don't want to speak. Tell me, are you there for me? Only for the night, for one night, just for one night. There you go. The best in the car. The best I can do in the car on the road.
That's really really cool because I like doing this because it gives that raw, authentic you, no filter, no nothing, and just over a phone with no. This is it's incredible. Thank you so much for that number. And let's go into this kind of like as we're wrapping up, really. So if you have any advice for somebody who is just starting up their career, especially as an independent artist, what advice would you give them?
Absolutely. I would tell an artist to just go for it, right? Accept all the opportunity that you can get. Make sure that you also review any contracts that you sign. Make sure that you don't sign anything, to be honest. And make sure that you collaborate with the right people that want the best for you. You only make great sacrifices. You don't have to make sacrifices for the worse. A lot of artists think that just because they're doing business with people that they have to be a certain way. I really don't believe in this, especially being in the industry and learning through experience. So for me, I would definitely give advice to an artist and say, take your time, select your team, work with the best people that bring out the best in you. And yeah, that's the best advice I could give.
That's really really great advice. I just kind of want to dig a little bit into that. Like what's your selection process? How do you? Because it seems like the higher you go, the more everybody's trying to come and do this. Oh, let me give you that advice. Let me do this for you. Let me. How do you go through your selection process to make sure actually it's right for you now and it's good for you in the future?
I just give everybody the benefit of the doubt, right? Benefit of the doubt and results. If you're not producing results, then you gotta go. That's it. Benefit of the doubt and results. It's really that simple. And you can be able to weave out people who are, not loyal or not to their word, and giving people again the benefit of the doubt, letting them work for you, letting them work with you.
That's really really great advice. Thank you. Um, I'll
Yeah.
take that on board myself.
Yes.
And like kind of as we're wrapping up, so you said about the new track coming up. Um, so that's what we started new kind of new up and coming projects. So if you tell us a bit more about that, and then what can we look forward to maybe in the next for the end of the year, next year, the near future as well.
Yes. Yeah. So I have a couple of singles coming out before the year ends, along with a collaborative project. So I have about two or three singles coming out before the end of the year, and then I have an EP coming out next year and a project. So I've got a lot of music coming out very soon, and I'm excited, and my fans, for them to connect with the stories, just how everything comes together with music, and all the new ideas that I have moving forward. So it's going to be cinematic. It's going to be a lot of storytelling. It's going to be a lot of character building, and I can't wait. It's gonna be really fun.
Really cool. And got to ask this question that if you were not doing music, what would you do instead? What would you have been doing?
I would be a CEO of a one of the biggest companies in probably New York City, bossing everyone around, telling them what to do better. And I would be that girl with a beautiful desk in the high rise of the coolest building ever. And I would come to work with the coolest clothing and I'd be the coolest boss. Yeah, that's me.
Sounds like a no-brainer. Well, hey, you can still have it all, right?
Exactly.
This is only the beginning. And have you got any closing remarks for our viewers?
So, last and not least, I would tell everyone to go after their dreams and never allow anyone to dim their light. Little piece of advice.
Super. That's really, really great. I would just like to say thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been great. Feel like we've got to know a bit more about who you are. Thank you for blessing us with those words of wisdom that we'll take away as well. And yeah, people will follow on all social platforms, and Instagram is the favorite. So yeah, Sessi, until we meet again, it's been a
Thank you so
pleasure.
much, Polly. You have a great evening and God bless you, okay? I'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You're traveling on the airwaves of Power Ace Radio.